Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. GCW, holy smokes, happened on March 4th, Saturday. A lot going on this weekend. We had Holy Smokes, we had Ransom for GCW, we had AW Revolution, we had the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race on Friday night. On Saturday, we had the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. On Sunday, we had the NASCAR Cup race. On Sunday, we had the F1 Grand Prix. We had the IndyCar race at St. Petersburg. We had XFL games. We had a lot going on. So, like I've said before, GCW, there are times, a couple days later, I'm going to get them up. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Holy Smokes review and then the Ransom review. Also check out the AEW Revolution review. I know they're a little bit after the show, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do that. Alright, Holy Smokes, and that's what this show really was, Holy Smokes. Both of these shows were phenomenal. There is a match in this Holy Smokes show that I'm going to say it's going to be in the top 10 best of GCW 2023. Yeah, I don't think too many matches are going to beat that. If I do 10 best, 15 best, it's going to be on there. And I do plan on doing that as well in January. The Showcase of the Independents will return. January 1, we'll start with Game Changer Wrestling like it did 2022. If you haven't checked that out, please check that out. I have the best of 2019, the best of 2020, the best of 2021, the best of 2022. Game Changer Wrestling right here on Robert Sports Show. Alright, first match. Our typical GCW Scramble match. We had Grim Reefer. Who else can wrestle with a blunt in her mouth? The one and only Grim Reeper. Gringo Loco, one of the top luchadors in the world. Shane Mercer, holy boy, this boy is powerful. Carlos Romo and A-Kid, Axion, NXT, used to be a tag team in the UK called Team Whitewater? I think that's their names. It was one hell of a freaking tag team over in the UK. Let me make sure I'm right here. You know, sometimes I might think something, might misremember something. It don't happen very often, but occasionally. Let's take a look and make sure I am correct on that. Matches. Yeah, Team White Wolf, A-Kid and Carlos Romo, Red Pro, 2019. Yep, I was right. But yeah, this kid's uber talented. Of course, we have a scramble match. We gotta have Jimmy fucking Lloyd, and then we have Alec Price. If you have never seen Alec Price until Game Changer Wrestling recently, go watch Beyond Wrestling. Go watch Wrestling Open. This dude is freaking fire. Alec Price, Titus Alexander, for me, they were breakout stars in 2022. I think they're going to even be bigger in 2023. But we had a 6-way scramble match, just chaos. Just, again, Grim Reaper with his blunt. And he offers the people, they turn it down. At least they don't throw it down. I know it costs them money. This is a big old fat one, too. But Gringo Loco getting the victory in this little scramble match. 3.5 star. Next up, we had the Jersey Championship Wrestling Championship. JCW Championship. Current champion, Jordan Oliver, Big Breakfast, going up against Alex Coughlin. Alex Coughlin out of the LA New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo. He's on excursion over here in the U.S. right now. Oh, what a hell of a match this was. Jordan Oliver getting the victory. I give it 3 3/4. Next up, we had Akira Deathmatch God versus Blake Christian, who, in the showboat where we were at, is like not liked at all. If I was there, I'd be cheering him because I'm a Blake Christian fan. But yeah, nobody in the showboat likes him because he likes to do heel tactics, attacking referees and other wrestlers with chairs. Showboat is one hell of a place to watch a show. I watch it on Fight Plus. My favorite is when they're on the boardwalk and you got the Atlantic Ocean in the background. Whew, that's some badass shit. I know hopefully one of these days I'll make it to the showboat and see a show. Blake Christian, Akira, good match. Blake Christian get the victory. I give it 3.5. Next up, we had the GCW Extreme Championship on the line. We had champion Joey Janela, the bad boy, versus VENY. Never heard of her. uber talented. This match was freaking crazy. Very extreme. Janela getting the victory. I gave it 3.5. We had the tale of two wrestlers. We had Effy versus SLADE. If you've seen SLADE, basically a killer, going up against everyone loves Effy. This match was wild as hell. It got hardcore quick. Of course, Effy can wrestle that style. Effy got the victory, 3.5 star. Next up, we had the Game Changer Wrestling Tag Team titles on the line. We had champion Los Mazisos, Ciclope, and Extremo going up against the Sat, Joel, and what's his name? I can't even remember his name. Wow, I think I would have wrote this down before I started the video. But I do that a lot. But you know what? That's who I am. And I'm able to just real quick pull it up here, and we will look at this and see what we got going on. So it's holy smokers, holy smokies. Alright, so we had the Sat, Joel, Maximo, and Jose Maximo. We had Los Mazisos retaining their tag titles. I give it 3.5 star. Next up, we had probably one of the matches of the years. We had El Hijo de Vikingo versus Alec Zayne, the returning Alec Zayne. He's been over doing stuff in New Japan and New Japan Strong. He had a little cup of coffee in WWE. Otherwise, he's been in Game Changer Wrestling in New Japan. Yeah, he was in New Japan since October. He's nothing but New Japan stuff. Super Junior Tag League. He was part of Battle Autumn. Yeah, had a couple of matches in Impact before that. So yeah, he's been pretty much New Japan for the last few months. Returning to Game Changer Wrestling where he got to start. Two guys, honestly, almost the same moveset between El Hijo del Vikingo and Alec Zayne. Vikingo getting the victory. I may have overrated this a little bit, but I don't think I did. 4.5 star where I went with it. Next up, we had the GCW Ultraviolent Championship on the line. We had champion Rina Yamashita versus Kasey Kirk. Kasey Kirk and her husband Brandon Kirk, they wrestle a lot in Unsanctioned Pro and H2O. Where else do they spend their time wrestling? Because they're a bunch of hardcore mofos. Because, yeah. Let's see here. Sonny Henderson Production. Yeah, ICW No Holds Barred. That's where they spend most of their time, have most of their death matches. That's available on Independent Wrestling Television. And this is actually good stuff. They actually have some good matches over there. But this match, her and Rina Yamashita, holy hell, this match was good. Very ultra-violent. That's the title that we're going for. Yamashita retained her title. I give it 3 3/4 star. I've seen some 4 stars out there, so I'm like right around there. Next up, we had LuFisto, a Deathmatch Hall of Famer, going up against Miedo. I love when Maki comes out. Where's my motherfucking gang at? Oh, she thinks she's engaged. It is hilarious. If you don't know who Maki is, you gotta look her up. She's like 5'2", and just this little Japanese girl. Where's my motherfucking gang at? It's great television. Maki hella talented. She got the victory over LuFisto. I give it 3 1/4. And then the main event was a death match. It was actually Drew Parker's final American death match, going up against John Wayne Murdoch. Both these guys wrestle for IW No Holds Barred, ICW No Holds Barred. Drew Parker wrestles for TNT over in UK, hardcore stuff. New Japan, hardcore stuff. John Wayne Murdoch, again, just another one of the deathmatch guys. He ended up getting the victory over Drew Parker, which kind of shocked me. I figured Drew Parker was going to go out with a victory. But John Wayne Murdoch getting the victory. I ended up giving it 3.5. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Deathmatch isn't for everyone. It's a niche crowd that likes death matches. So that is GCW Holy Smokes. C2 Rubber Sports Show for GCW Ransom review. Also check out the AEW Revolution if you are a NASCAR fan. We have some NASCAR topics. We're going to have another one up here soon. We're going to have the NASCAR driver power rankings. New to Rubber Sports Show this week. XFL Week 4 coming soon. I'm actually above 500 in my picks there, so that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, a lot coming to Rubber Sports Show. Pro wrestling, NASCAR, and football. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a 50-day Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader sports icon.